Okay, we are back. Let me know if audio is all screwed up. Okay, Dark Souls. We did Dark Souls 1 and 2 as I promised, all bosses runs in those, and now finally it's time for Dark Souls 3 all bosses. I think this one was the hardest for me to do, but it might be because I, at least for like early game for sure, I copy a lot of what like the old record did. So it's a little, it's a rough run. All right, let me take the text off. What did I turned off the wrong thing. Alright, so yes, all bosses, including DLC. I wrote notes and everything. The Paceman explains the route and all that stuff. Thank you, Lord Lee, for the 42 months. Appreciate it to stay sub so long. Thank you for the support. Alright, I don't think we start the timer until we pick everything here.
Yeah.
For Albert. I think that's fitting. No, I did not plan this. Let's see. So make sure we pick the right setup. And I'll put in one of my loaded, or favorites. I think this one. As you can see, I have much variety. Alright, here we go. Okay, so. This should be fun. Hopefully, there's a couple points in the run where I technically could, like, brick it, I think, or, like, really screw it up. Hopefully that doesn't happen. The main thing would be if I somehow mess up, like, upgrading the wrong weapon or something, it would throw off my route, or if I lost a chunk of souls when I'm not supposed to. There's a few segments of the run where I'm not as safe as I probably could be, but it's kind of hard to do because I don't know, it's like a lot of time wasting. Just in case we die to the tutorial boss, get that bonfire going. Alright, so I'll probably get walled on something a little bit. Hopefully it's nothing that really matters much. Hopefully not a big run back one. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. First boss. Do something else. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna be safe. Double safe. Okay. I definitely was safer there than I was when I was making notes, but whatever. I just didn't want to die in the first fight. Okay, split. I don't think it matters when I split. Alright, take off weapon, take those off, and we're gonna drop this weapon, I guess. Because I don't need it. Probably could sell it for a tiny bit, but whatever. I'm just gonna stick with what I wrote down for notes. I don't want to get creative in this run and then completely screw up. ATK, thank you for the raid. Whatever it was you were streaming, hope you had a good time. Alright. Ah. C4. Make sure I get the right stuff. So those are two starting weapons. Well, different starting weapons. Oh wait, wrong thing. I want full healing, just in case. More safety stuff. Alright, that's all I should have to do here. For now. The scary part about this run for early on is that I'm not gonna be getting levels for a bit. Yeah, Sellsword Twin Blades is what I will be using. It is definitely a really good weapon to have. It's weird to use, though, because you attack with two-handing it with L1, which is... That threw me off for a bit when I started doing it. I was like, wait, what? Thank you, Ice, for the 56-month sub. Appreciate it to stay sub so long. Thank you for that support. Short sword. I'm not really good at menuing while running, like the probably top tier runners are, so we're not doing that. well, sometimes I will, I guess. Just most of the time, probably not. I'll just end up like running off a cliff or something. Alright, anyway. So we're gonna basically run beeline to the boss of this area. That gold pine resin to help us out. Oh, I probably shouldn't read chat while moving, even if it's easy movement. I'll just end up running into dumb shit. There's plenty of loads in this game. I hate getting through that part, and this part too. No, he's coming to me, he's coming to me. I've been blocked in that doorway before. Or he's blocked my path in that doorway before and just outright kills me. Alright, I'm gonna do something that's kind of risky here because I really want the flask shard, but it doesn't really... You know, it could get me killed, but at least I should hopefully grab the flask shard at least. Okay, surprised I didn't get hit at all there. Is that dog still chasing me? It is still chasing me, so I am gonna reload, because dogs cheat in this game, I've learned. For some reason I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's actually by design, but they like teleport on top of you a lot. And then they just like hit you. Like, so when you're running away from dogs, they just like, they hit you for no reason. So yeah, just like Dark Souls 1, you can save quit out to reset an enemy position. Dark Souls 2 actually got rid of that, which is what made Dark Souls 2 a little annoying to deal with enemies, but this game has ridiculous, like, almost feels like frame 1 attacking enemies. You just, like, try to run past them and they just shred you sometimes. Okay, so now we're going to the first boss. Well, whatever. I guess the second boss. Okay. Usually I get hit here. I'm surprised I avoided all that damage. Well, if Twitch is acting up, I'm not dropping any frames, so it's you guys. I think. I mean, it says I haven't dropped any. I better not drop any. Anyway, here we go. Can I please hit him? There we go. Okay, I'll take it. I definitely want this bonfire for later if I died at the dancer fight, so we're definitely doing that. I'm gonna take that off now. Oh, split. I don't really care when I split, because, like, there's a lot of movement after bosses. Not often do you just, like, teleport away immediately or something. It's not going to be a deathless run, I assure you. I am not that good at this. Alright, we're going to get our flask back, I guess. So one of the nice things about Assassins starting is you start with this spook spell, which allows you to drop pretty far without taking damage. But I don't know if that far. Okay. That was actually not what I was supposed to do, but I got away with it. It's probably like a foot away from dying there. Alright, so randomly I get chased here. I don't know how, because every time I watch a run, it seems like the dogs never notice you. Okay. Well, they ignored me this time, so I don't have to save quit. Let's bait this guy out, I hope. The other guy just didn't show up, I guess. Grab charcoal pine bundle. And now we're gonna, I guess, pick up the flask shard here, and titanite shard will help. No. Yeah, see, you just get, like, hit sometimes. It's really annoying. I took a lot of damage there for, like, nothing. That was weird. I'm getting chased. I hear it behind me, like, pretty hard. Something's, like, booking it at me. Dude. Oh, I think it killed itself. Oh, okay. What? Uh-oh. Oh. That enemy, I think, almost got me killed because it ruined my, like, running strat there. Alright, we're gonna kill this thing for a sharp gem. We need it. Okay. Nothing else should be chasing me right now. Did I not get invaded? Usually there's an NPC that invades me here. I don't know. He fell asleep, I guess? Overslept? Alright, we're gonna go back to Firelink Shrine for safety reasons. If you were doing, like, record attempt, you would go right to the next boss, but, we're coming here to, okay, so we'll put dagger on. Charcoal. And, oh, and allures. Okay. For flash shard, basically. I got 2 flash shards. One you don't get in the run. Typically, but I like having healing. I actually grabbed most of them. Alright, so now we go back. It's like I probably could spend souls right now and not really get punished. Could I? I don't know. What do I do? See, I don't want to go against what I wrote. That's the problem. It's like I probably could. There's a chance. So the scary part of this run is here, where I technically, if I die twice before getting past, oh, there it is, getting past this part, then I get kind of screwed. It was storming out, by the way. Hopefully we don't lose power, because we do have to do this some other time, but... Okay, so this part kind of sucks. Okay, they did nothing. Usually someone takes a swing at me there from the pitchfork gang. Okay. Friendly giants being friendly right now. Whoop. Okay, yeah, okay. I expected to get hit there, okay. Where is it? Oh, wow. A generous giant kind of fell asleep. Okay, anyway. Alright, so this is kind of hard because I don't have an upgraded weapon or anything. Alright, so the NPC is gone because it can't follow me here. Alright, well, I'm going to give this my best shot. Hopefully I don't die. This strat's kind of hard. At least for me. He's dead. Alright, cool. I'll take it. I took a little bit of a risk there. I don't usually get that pattern, but I got away with it. That was all new pattern for me. Usually he does the spin around there, and I was like, uh-oh. Alright. There's a cool trick you're supposed to do here I watched in the run where you can save quit after killing it at a very specific time, and then I guess it confuses the game and drops you outside the arena. So you don't have to make this run back. But I am not that good. Is that right? Oh, wait, hold on. I should probably look at my notes for this part. Dagger... Yeah, dagger and chest plate. Okay. So that went really well, actually. I got the first phase of that Cursewood fight perfectly. It is pretty hard to land, I feel like, that skill attack at the end. Yeah, there was probably going to be a lot of, oh, that doesn't usually happen because I don't run this, and I haven't really done a handful of attempts or anything where I've run into many different things. How long is this type of run usually? The old record I was watching when I originally started, it's been beaten now, but the original one when I started routing it off of it was like an hour 40 or something, I think. For all boss, it's all bosses glitchless that I base it off of, by the way. Because I think if you do glitch run, you could just clip through a bunch of stuff, but I can't sit here and learn all that shit forever. Clipping is hard to learn, usually. Why is this fucker over here? I don't get it. Okay, that was different. Alright, so something else the speedrun does that I'm not gonna always utilize is when you open doors, you can quit out and it opens the door for you when you load back in. I'm doing it here because the enemies are gonna kill me probably if I don't. But also, I should probably mention actually the 140 time is not real time because they don't time loads. I think it's 140. I'm pretty sure it was 140. I probably should have mentioned that, but alright, we're taking off helmet now. I think I want my gloves on though. Take that off. Whoop, come on. Gonna use spook so that I can cheat the elevator a little bit here and not have to wait forever. Alright, cool beans. Now I just gotta run past this guy without him somehow hitting me. Alright, this dude doesn't usually, like, hit me here, so... Actually, he almost did there. He just gives up there for some reason. He's like, ah, fuck it. I don't want to go outside. Alright, so now I'm gonna put on, I guess, my short sword. I don't know if I want to do that anymore, but whatever. Okay, so... we're gonna be running to the next two bonfires, grabbing some Titanite shards and stuff. I actually have to death abuse, believe it or not, and it will count. I'll put it towards my death count, even though it's intentional. So I don't know if it's like a down-patched PC version or something, but the runs on PC can avoid NPC invasions, but I can't. Apparently on Steam, if you just put it to offline mode, I think on an older version, it doesn't do NPC encounters. So you can't do that on console. So there's a faster. I mean, technically, like I don't think I could really pull it off. Yeah. All right, let's do this. I'm not gonna death abuse here. Like I don't know if I would die. I don't think so. Yeah, I would survive that. So I'll just get to the next bonfire and then die there. Like I think makes the most sense. Oops. Okay, Titanite shard. That's why I grabbed some embers too to try to fix when things go wrong, or not wrong, but planned even. Planned death. I think it's the only intentional death I do in the run. Pretty sure. As long as I can hit the bonfire. Okay, now the dog can come kill me. Which it will do. You think most Souls runners are on PC? Yeah. I don't think people run on console. For one, the load times are atrocious, even though they don't count loads on PC version. But I'm not going to go, for an incentive run, I wasn't going to buy the PC version and try to run it that way. Alright. So that's that. We death abuse. So now we got to go grab our really cool weapon. Okay, so we don't want to Ember yet. Rip that crab, I guess. Alright, so that giant crab is trying to kill me. Now that guy I just woke up is trying to kill me. And now this Black Knight's gonna try to kill me. So the reason I didn't want the NPC encounters, you can't bone back to bonfires. And I definitely want to bone back if I don't die here. Where did it go? Oh, he just gave up. Holy shit.
Are you back for more?
Alright, so dagger on, shield on, pop an ember. Okay. Dagger on, new shield on, pop an ember, and we're going. Oh, okay. Hey, Violent, thank you for the 82 months sub. Appreciate it to stay sub so long. Thank you for the support. Hello from the Tea Party Garden. Who are you with? Anybody right now? I know you're at GDQ. But... Oh, okay. I can live with that. Oh, sometimes they fall down and die. Oh, he did. The NPCs there for some reason just sometimes fall down and die. Like they'll just chase you. Alright, here we go. This part sucks, and I cannot lose this amount of souls right now, so I need to ace this. I mean, I think once we get past this part, the run can actually, like, continue without probably fail. But this part sucks. Because these guys are very aggressive. Alright, we're gonna do a cool trick. Hopefully I don't botch it. Okay. You have to do that faster than you get hit. So that despawns them so they won't immediately slash me outside of that. Alright, hopefully I got everything I was supposed to. Oh, this loads fast, I remember. I need to be ready to move. Oh shit, it didn't work. There we go. I don't think they follow me down here, but, you know, it would surprise me. Okay. I'd prefer not to get poisoned, but I probably will. See, that fucker's chasing me right now. That's why I took my armor off, so I could run faster. Ugh, get away. I hate this part so much. Okay. Did you learn Wilhelm skip? I have no idea. What is that? What's Wilhelm skip? Or is that Wilhelm? I can't read. Whatever, I'm blind. Alright, to the bonfire. Hopefully. These guys hopefully don't cause a problem. Usually I can... You know, the handful of times I tested this part, I didn't get shredded there. Yeah, for some reason they're like really passively chilling. Okay. Is this skipping the first DLC? Oh, is that where you kill him? Yes, I do that. You kill him without fighting. Well, you fight him, but you'll see. Okay. I think I know what you mean. That's when you skip him? Oh, I don't know how to do that then, no. I'm gonna be doing the dagger strat. Oh, I don't know. I guess this is based on a global cycle. So I am going to play a very... Oh, I could have made that. Maybe. I'm going to be safe because I don't want this fucker to kill me and lose and try to get back 12k souls. I moved pretty fast through this last part, so it must be globally based or something. I better wait. Okay. Don't get too close. Because as you can see, I can't move very fast in this thick swamp. I have to do this two-handed dagger skill move, which is why we get the dagger. To get through there any sorts of fast. Okay. Okay. Fair and Keep actually was pretty good to me. I mean, I, for some reason, didn't get the fall-off skip right away, but whatever. Alright, so now we go back to the shrine. We're going to finally spend some souls. Okay. So we're gonna sell these 2 boss souls we have already. Selling apparently is the same as popping them. I did not know that.
Great.
Alright, and I'm gonna buy 2 charcoal pine bundles.
Ash.
We're gonna turn in our flask shards, I think I have. And upgrade weapon and stuff. Give coal, yep. I don't mash too hard on these because I've noticed you sometimes trigger the stupid, like, gesture motion control things when you do that. Okay. So I threw Sharp Gem that we got from the lizard on the twin blade, so now it'll be based off Dex stat, and we're gonna level up Dex to 22. I could do it, but I want to stick to my route. Alright, and I'm gonna buy an Ember for safety, I guess, with some of this extra. Okay, so now if I die, it's not a big deal. Okay. If I die and don't get the souls back. We're only down to 700. You never saw a glitchless one. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I based it off. There was like an old glitchless record I was basing it off of from last year. It got beaten since then, I guess. That's what I've been basing my run off of. Because I can't sit here and learn glitches forever. Alright, I think that's it, right? Okay. So before we fight the next boss, I'm doing yet another safety thing, hopefully he doesn't get me killed, is grab a free flask shard and ember. Just yet another healing. So no reason not to. Why did I double roll? Oh, it's doing the dumb... Oh, I fucking hate when this happens. I had no choice but to kill them because they would have killed me. So I don't know what idiot decided to make it so that when you press the thing where you interact with anything where sometimes it does a gesture instead. I don't know who designed that, but they're an idiot. If it does that at a bad time, it's gonna get me killed. Oh wait, I bowed back. I didn't need to do that. When I was making the notes, where the fuck am I going? When I made the notes, that did happen, I think, a couple times, where I was like trying to open a door really fast, mashing X. And then instead I gesture and point at the door and die. And it's like, wow, cool. I'm glad that's a feature that nobody wanted. They're called salty gestures. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know how the speedrun avoids it. I mean, they probably just have to time well, I guess. Okay. Alright, here we go. Try not to die to this fight. This fight sometimes can overwhelm you. Okay. I don't know if there's some way to predict exactly where it'll be. I swear I was watching one run and it was just always in front of them. Okay, I'm gonna probably kill some of the ads here so that I don't get wrecked. Oh god. Ugh. Oh my god, I got away with murder there. That should have been a death. You pray? Oh, okay. I'm glad I didn't miss anything then, because I wasn't sure on that one. And then put on dagger again, I guess, for movement. There's a lot when it comes to armor, I'm not really sure. Like, I know you run faster with less armor, but like, it feels arbitrary where it's like, okay, I want to keep the pants on though, or sometimes the helmet and the gloves, and it's like, why? Oh, I gotta split. Ugh, there we go, split. I split while play. It's not easy to do. Oh. Oh my god, get me the fuck out of here. I've never been hit like that before. Alright, so if there's 100% chance of me dying in some place, it's probably this next part. But I really need to be careful, though, because I don't really want to lose 9k souls. It's like I really should go back to Firelink here, but whatever. I should have wrote that in, or tested to make sure that made sense to do. Okay, Dogland. This is where you get to see why dogs are terrible in this game. Okay, I dodged them. I'm gonna reload, because, yeah, they're gonna hit me. Yep. I think I made the right call there. If he does Soul Mass, he can't teleport. Oh, the Crystal Sage? Interesting. The fuck is Soul Mass? I don't even know what that move is. I'm gonna heal. Alright, this guy's gonna kill himself, so I can just run by. So the run would actually, with the dogs, run all the way up to here and then quit out. But I didn't want to take a chance of the dogs killing me. Alright, so... Because I don't want to hopefully make this run back. That kind of felt a little close, too close for comfort. Maybe I should have touched the bonfire first. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, so I know we're 30 minutes into this run, but if you're not familiar... Woohoo. Cool mechanic, by the way. I hate that so much. Anyway, if you're not familiar with the run, this is probably going to be pretty confusing, but yes, I am going to DLC right now. But we are not beating one of the bosses yet. Instead, we're running for a while and killing an NPC, hopefully. With a fun trick if it works. Alright, so far this is actually going pretty well. Better than I expected. I guess I think if I died I would go back like 10 seconds, but just in case. Just in case, actually that might be wrong. I think it would actually warp me out to the cleansing chapel. Alright, so you want to fall up here, and now I'm going to be running for a bit. Hopefully not dying or getting hit. Alright. So yeah, the DLC, or this DLC specifically, has a lot of large Titanite shards that are like right in my path mostly, which will be used to upgrade the Sellsword Twin Blades. Because the Sellsword Twin Blades is going to be my weapon to fight with for the rest of the game. I was thinking about routing in the Greatsword, but I think without like a lot of HP levels or something, it might be a bad idea. Or good armor, actually. Alright, we're gonna lure that lizard to die so that I get its shards. Alright. So far, this is actually going pretty well. Okay. So now we're gonna go to the NPC. Jump scare warning, I guess. Sound warning, specifically. Okay, so sometimes this part's a little weird to run by. There's a skip for this, but I don't know how to do it. You can actually avoid this part here. Oh, he's right next to me, so I gotta bait him back over. He didn't stay put like he usually does. Okay, there we go. That's what he was supposed to do, usually, is just chill there. So because I'm in DLC, pretty much everything 1 or 2 shots me, so I gotta be pretty careful. At least with no HP levels. I probably should mention that I haven't leveled up HP yet for a reason. No, I haven't played Elden Ring yet. Another cool little jump skip here, I guess. This one's not hard to do, which is nice. You just run into it and jump. You have to run into it, though. You can't, like, stop at it or anything like that. Or do it early. All that does is mean I don't have to run around, but I also don't have to play around with this weird enemy down there that would one-shot me if it hits me, so... It's a little bit of a benefit. Yeah, Elden Ring's coming soon, but FF16 will be first. Because that's coming out in like 20 days. Alright, there's a soul there I grabbed. Okay, so this NPC normally would be very hard to beat, so hopefully I can get this to work.
I've seen your kind. Everybody could.
Oh, wait. I love that. I've seen your kind. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck your books. Oh god, he's mad. So he gets confused out of his area, so you can kind of abuse him a bit. Of course it didn't work. There we go. That's hard because if you get hit, he kills you pretty much at one shot, so. Alright, so now we're gonna cash in our souls, because that was basically the last point as well, where if I lost my souls, I'd be in a lot of shit, I think. Because I pretty much play it safe from here on out pretty well, and here's another big safety thing where I'm gonna go back to Firelink before progressing in the DLC, because I mean, I learned this the hard way when I was making the notes, it's very easy to just die twice before getting your souls back here. Or die again, rather. And that happening would mean I would miss out on all these levels I'm about to get for my dexterity stat to be stronger. 28's right, we have 695 left over. That sounds about right. Okay, and now we go back. Dark Souls 2, all bosses gets around 2 million souls at one point before leveling. Yeah, I was watching that when I was doing the Dark Souls 2 routing. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So that run took me a long time because I had to keep going back to, what the fuck is the hub called? I can't remember. It starts with an F, I think, but not Firelink, or M? I think it's M. I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called. It'll come back to me. Majula. Oh, it was M. Okay. Yeah, actually, I really like that hub. It's very pleasant to be at. Firelink Shrine in this game is pretty boring, to be honest. Like, cool throwback, but pretty boring. Hey, King, thank you for the good luck. Okay, so this is not the hard part. The hard part is the wolves coming up. I have to grab Titanite shards while dodging wolves, basically. Why is this guy being such a hero? What the hell? And they two-shot me with no armor on, basically, so it's fun. Oh, okay. I think that counted to where I should be far enough, but I shouldn't be falling off. And I might have taken a hit, but I can heal. Alright, moment of truth. Well, now because I have another hard run past a bunch of other wolves. If I get past this part, I'll be a lot comfier, I think. Because this part could wall me, and if I lose my Ember status, it gets harder, obviously, because you die easier. Best hub, best game. Well, Dark Souls 2 is not my favorite, but I still had a decent time with it. Oh, I didn't even get hit. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Alright. Don't do it. Okay. Are there any wolves behind me? I don't think so. If no wolf is chasing me, I am safe. Well, should be. I shouldn't say that. Like, it's not like I run this in a serious way where I know everything that can happen, so. I've already been surprised at least a few times in this run. Oh, I didn't up the death counter like I said I was going to for the death abuse. I forgot to do that. It counts. I count it. It's not like Kingdom Hearts where there's a continue screen. or like a, you know, like a Mickey or something. It's like you legit just die. Well, I die on purpose there. Okay. So now, before we leave the DLC, we got a bunch of large Titanite shards. We got the final bonfire of this DLC unlocked. So way later, we'll come back and fight Sister Frito. But for now, I'm actually going to... Well, I gotta do this, actually, to get to her, though. This switch. So, hopefully I don't die. Bugs can gang up on you pretty fast here. Okay. I'm glad that actually works. I think you have to really be, like, relatively well positioned. Okay. Next, we're going to do... I'm going to sell our souls again. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, I'm going to be a little safe here, so hold on. Let's buy 10 pine bundles. 10, yep. Don't do the wrong thing. One of these. I'll actually come back for the bones. Make sure I have enough souls. Because the bones aren't super necessary. They're just convenience more than anything. Is that all I have? Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to upgrade. So we only need 6 more large Titanite shards to get to the Titanite chunks. Alright, so, and then we level up to 29. Okay. 29 dex. Perfect. And I have enough for, I think, actually, yeah, all 3 bones. Okay, cool. Alright, so now I'm deviating a little bit from the run I took notes on to grab a couple bone shards. Because they give you more healing, or more healing power. And that'll be useful for me. So first one is the one here. I didn't grab it the first time around because being as squishy as I was then, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm like similar, but I think it's better to do it now because I can bone back right away rather than have to jump off the island and run around while I'm still being shot at and stuff. And if I die now, it's not the end of the world either. Right, let's just go back to Shrine, even though, you know. Hey, B-boy, thank you for the good luck. And now we're going to go to Cleansing Chapel. And I'm going to get the Bone Shard here. There's a reason also, is because the reason I'm getting all these Flask Shards and all that stuff right now is because we're about to do a long stretch to run to a boss that I don't get a safety bonfire for. And having as much healing and healing power as possible will help a lot. Oh, I just realized the splits are in the wrong order. Abyss Watchers is not next. It's supposed to be Deacons next. In case anyone was confused. That knows the actual route. I don't know how I did that, but whatever. I'll not split on Deacons and split at Abyss Watchers when I beat Abyss Watchers. They're right after, so. That was different. How many times am I gonna say that? Alright, let's put on some armor, just in case I get hit. Oh! That was close. Those guys, I think, put bleed on you, and I do not want that. Alright, let's actually burn the bones now before I forget. And in my quest to be very safe with Flask Shards, I'm actually going to grab the one outside the Firelink Shrine. But I'm not going to spend 20k souls to get it easily. So we're doing it the weird way, I guess, of jumping off a tree. I don't remember how I figured this out, because the run obviously doesn't grab this. But you can jump off this tree to get to the roof. You never see someone fight Watchers in a run? Really? What? Oh, what is any percent skip it or something? See, that's not fun. I don't know. That's a interestingly tough fight. This might take a little bit. I'm not good at this. Okay, third try's pretty good. I'll take that. A bunch of bones. So now I shouldn't run out of bones. There's an AI freeze. Oh, really? I wonder, like, so the run I based it off of was glitchless all bosses, but it was only like a year or so, like not even 2 years ago. And I know it's been beaten since then, but it's like, is there that much different? It's like, Alright, so... Oh, yeah, I should have done this first, actually, but... Oh, no, wait. I guess I could have done this after, huh? I'm not optimal.
What?
Is that it? Did I get him? Okay. Alright, so we did everything we need to do here. Now we're gonna go to the next boss. Run to the next boss. Okay, this is a really obnoxious run, so we'll see how it goes. When can I run another let me see, I did 3 minutes of commercials. That should keep Twitch happy for a while, right? Shouldn't be running ads on you guys. I think so, right? Like a minute an hour? That makes sense, right? Where they shouldn't do anything? Oh. Maybe there's some run back. Well, yeah, maybe if I have to do like a long run back if I die. Like if I die in this boss, for example, I'll definitely run like 2 minutes. Or somewhere around there, maybe a minute and a half. Okay, so anyway, next fight isn't necessarily that hard, but the run is because there's a lot of fast attacking enemies that I have to run past without hopefully getting hit and killed. And even though I'm in Ember status, I have not upgraded HP yet. I've been debating if I should do that, but I don't know if it's a smart idea to do that, because then I'll have to give up my dexterity stat, which means bosses will survive longer and stuff. Oh, Jesus, camera. Gee. Camera almost got me killed there. Just decided to turn around, I guess. Whoop. Are you kidding? That was the worst time I could have been hit. Oh. Okay. We are quitting the fuck out of this. I'm probably chased by like 5 enemies there at once. But the door's open now, so that's one of the checkpoints I needed to hit to not have to deal with. Well, I shouldn't say that, because if I die, I still have to run through here. I just won't have a door to iframe through next time. If you didn't know, unlike Dark Souls 2, when you're getting hit through going through fog walls, in this game, fog walls and doors you are iframed through while opening. It's very convenient. Alright, I don't like this part because I'll probably die, but I'm going to try my best. So we're going to grab the Lloyd ring here, which I think makes you stronger at full HP. And I'm going to go down and hope for the best. Why the fuck is he blocking me? Okay. Okay. I don't think yeah, he's gonna give up. Okay. There was an enemy there too I needed to make sure to avoid because it will chase me in this, and I don't want that. I did not calculate my FP here, I kind of just guess. Okay, so now we just have... Oh, actually I'm going to grab the Ember here for safety, because... You can never have too many Embers in a run, I guess. Alright, I don't want to bait this MP... Or, not NPC, this Knight, because he is annoying. So I'm going to try my best to run around him. I don't think he saw me. Okay, so anyway, menu time. Put on Twin Blades, armor, ring, and I think we're good to go after that. We're already in Ember status. Okay. This is a gimmick boss. What the hell? This guy all the way over here? Okay, one more, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate that move. Okay, whatever, easy boss. Sometimes you can get trapped there, that's the only fear I have of that. Alright, so, oh yeah, we're not gonna split yet. We're going to now go to Keep Ruins, okay. I guess I technically could lose my souls here, but... Oh wait, no, I did write shit. I did write that in. I did write in the safety, let me do that. Why not bone out there? Where? Oh, there? Wait, why? Oh, I see what you're saying. What, to go to Firelink? I mean, one way or another, you're going back to something, aren't you? I'm not sure if I get what you mean. I mean, I happen to be going to Firelink now, but normally, you don't need to. Because if you have two choices when you bone, you either go back to the Shrine Bonfire or the most recent one. And the most recent one after Deacons is all the way back at Cleansing Chapel, which is not where I want to be. But if you want to go to Firelink, that's better, yeah. But also because I don't want to run out of bones, I haven't fully routed in, because there's like a little bit of variance depending on certain things. Alright, anyway, we took off all our clothes so that we could run as fast as possible through here, I guess. I think that's the reason for it. Like I said, I just copied what the run did. I don't know. It makes sense. This part's actually kind of hard to run past. These enemies are like frame 1 attackers, so... You know, just like glancing in their direction, their swords are already in your face. Like these two are a little scary to run past, these Dark Souls 1 enemies. And then this guy over here on the left gets up immediately and starts chasing you. Alright, I won't have to save quit, hopefully, but let's see. Yeah, we're good. Alright, here we go. Tough fight time. Not much room for error in this fight. Okay, that was a good first phase, roughly. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll take it. I got a little aggressive there at the end because I was kind of on a roll. Alright, that's a W. Alright, so we're just going to split twice because I fucked up. Alright, travel to Firelink. We're going to cash in our souls because we're at another point where I might die or death cycle or something. Okay, I didn't expect that to go that well. I guess there was a chance I could have died. Alright, what am I doing here?
Very well then.
Level 16, okay.
Farewell, Ashen Myth.
I think that's all I do, actually. That's all I came here to do. Okay. It's a little bit more HP is nice. This is my favorite Dark Souls game. Not Soulsborne. I think if you count Sekiro as a Soulsborne, that's my favorite. This run's kind of fun to do, at least this way. But I am probably not ever going to do this seriously, because it looks too annoying to do that. What's the Kirby open world games? So, a while ago, Explosion donated a bunch of subs, and I forget how it came to be, but we got to the point where he said, you have to play the Kirby open world game with Kiwi, so we're gonna do that eventually. I'm not sure which of our streams we're doing it on, probably hers, but we will do it. Oh, that fucker. Sometimes he gets out of that, I don't know how. I needed that. I want that bone shard. Now I got these stupid skellies that are gonna be free to chase me. Normally I just run way past them. I can't believe he dodged that. Who is this guy? Oh my god. Alright. No time to spook like I normally would want to there. Oh, it's not open world? Okay. I thought it was based on the trailers, but I'm not a Kirby person. I didn't follow up on that. Alright, I'm actually gonna do this for the Ember. I don't think that guy's gonna chase me all the way over here, is he? Yeah, he's doing something. Yeah, he gave up, okay. Like I said, as many embers as possible because they're basically extra HP. Alright, that's a normal... That NPC won't invade me if I run right to this boss, because I kind of just recently decided to grab that ember. When I first was writing down notes, I did not do that. Alright, next boss. Are boneless wings just chicken nuggets? Sure. I guess so. They're close. They're close, aren't they? I went the wrong way there. I don't normally do that. And I guess this is the result. Oh, I'm stuck on his hands. I was supposed to pine resin here, but I didn't really have a good opportunity. What is he doing? Oh, I didn't see him doing anything. I need you to put your hand up here, sir. Come a little closer, please. No? Okay. What? How did that miss? Is this safe? Okay. Probably not, but I'll take it. Alright, goodbye, Mr. Skelly Man. I hate that fight. It's so stupid. It never feels like it plays out the same way. Alright, we obviously will definitely want this bonfire for later. Okay. Might die to the next thing I have to do, kill because I'm bad at it, but I'm gonna try. It's actually not a boss, but I'm not good at it. I, for some reason, can't stagger it the way I watched Run do it. There's like some weird like nuance to it or something where I just can't stun it the way they do. Okay. The good news is there's a bonfire right there, so dying here doesn't really matter because there's only one thing that's going to show up every time. Oh, I stunned it. Alright, cool, I'll take it. I was just kidding, I totally know what I'm doing. That spacing scares me, though, on the jump attack, because it's kind of... I don't really have a visual cue for it, I just guess. Or I just guessed there. Okay, so we're going to go back again to Firelink, because this runs a little hard here, this run through. We got some bones to burn. We got some decks to level up.
Where the heck?
Alright, Dex to what, 33? Yep. Matches.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Still have 6k left over. I don't really have anything I want to buy right now. Can't upgrade weapon yet. I actually upgrade my weapon a lot sooner than you do in the run, because the run gets some ashes that allow you to buy Titanite chunks. Instead, I just grab them in Lothrop Castle, because they're littered everywhere there. So it's not hard to get 12 of them. Isn't there a... whoops. Oh, it's a soul, okay. I mean, that's fine. I thought it was an ember, though. But I'll take that, because that's useful if I die, because that's like 6 or 8k souls or something. Alright, so this run through is a pretty, you can see, pretty tough, because these guys are really good at chasing you, and now there's fire guys I gotta look out for, too. So I'm gonna put armor on. In case I get hit by the fire, I'll take less damage. Yeah, and then that shit fucking happens, yep. Oh no. Oh my god. I probably should have just ran. I think I would have been fine. Alright, well there's my first unintentional death. That felt a little unfair. I think those guys are hard to run by in full armor, those last two guys I was about to run past, but I think I should just do it. Because trying to take off armor fast there, if you happen to get hit behind twice, is just not worth it. Oh, I should have popped an ember. Because now I have less HP. Oh, it's too late now. Oops. God, they're fucking so aggressive. Oh no, are they gonna chase me in here? I hear them chasing me still. They're not supposed to. Uh-oh. Okay, fortunately they get murdered in 2 shots, so... Okay, whatever. One unintentional death this far in, though, is actually pretty good for me. That, like, never happened when I was routing it. Alright, so let's take off more armor to run fast. Yeah, see, that was pretty rough, but... It's a good example, I guess, of sometimes just stick with your setup and don't try to do what makes more sense, I guess. Alright, that's a free bone shard. No reason for me not to grab it. It'll help. I get like 8 out of the 10 bone shards. I think there's 10 of them. I think it's just worth it to me, because like later on when I have a lot of more HP, I'm going to want that healing. Alright, so I casted Spook. It allows you, like I said, to fall farther without taking damage than normal. It's useful for this. God, who's this hero chasing me? What the fuck? Alright, anyway. Making our way to the next boss, basically. That's what we're doing. There actually is a really cool skip coming up that I'm gonna try to do. Because it cuts down a lot of the dungeon running. It is funny, because the run I was basing this off of was a glitchless run. And I'm like, I guess that doesn't count as a glitch, like it's a skip, but... It's like, I wonder if you would classify it as a glitch, because obviously it's not intentional. Okay, so... I don't know why this happens, but there's an NPC that's probably going to show up soon, but that doesn't always seem to show up even if you're in Ember status. I have not figured out what triggers it. Or if it's like, maybe if you move perfectly or something, it won't see you or something. And it's over here, so let's see if I get away with it. If the NPC shows up, I either have to death abuse or I have to run all the way to the next boss without getting any healing back. And there it is. Now we're gonna light this for safety, obviously. So yeah, I basically can't get a refill on healing until I beat the next boss or die. One of the two. I could death abuse sooner if I wanted to, I guess. That probably would solve that problem. Alright, pale pine resin's used on 2 bosses later, so it's worth grabbing. And as far as I know, based on when I looked it up... Oh, wait, where am I going? There's only one... That's the only pale pine resin you can find that isn't buyable by going out of your way later. Alright, so cool trick here if I do it right. If I don't die. Please work. Oh, cool, it worked. Spook allows you... So I don't know how that works, to be honest, because it's like... I don't know if you, like, clip on the wall and it counts as touching the ground, because that... Even with Spook, you're supposed to die from that distance. If anyone knows exactly how that works, you can speak up, because I don't. I just copied what the run did, and I was like, oh, cool, it works. There's no, like, secret to it, it just works. Alright, so that's cool. That cuts down a lot of running around here. There is a flask shard here I probably, like, beforehand I could grab, maybe. I don't know. If I feel like I want it, I'll get it. Alright, so I still don't think I can rest at bonfires. Nope. Because that NPC is still in play, and it won't go away until I get into the boss fight, I guess. Oh yeah, we're just taking that off. Wait, I don't have a helmet on? How'd that fucking happen? Don't fall down. Okay, so I think I should probably pay attention. Oh, I hate this part with the fireballs. They're very aggressive. They're really good at hitting you. So, all right. So next boss, kind of a meme boss, but I'm not really good at it. So I might die, but I'm gonna try my best. The whole strat here is basically you want to positionally bait him to do something, and then you get a free hit. But if he does anything else and hits you, you might die. Because he hits very, very hard. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, he did that, okay. Oh wait, I'm not two-handing. Oh, did he just kill me? I think he just killed me, damn. I didn't know I took a hit in there. I thought I actually dodged something. Alright, well that is why, we want bonfires. Yeah, we need to take that off to run. Alright, I could spook halfway down this ladder, but I'd rather not set up for that, I guess. Okay. The good news is now I don't have to grab the weapon because I already grabbed it, so I can go right to fighting him. Alright, so I obviously don't have infinite embers, so I'd prefer not to death cycle here, but... I mean, if I run out, I run out, and then the run gets harder, but I do pick up more along the way, so... Eventually, I'll get them back. Alright, so I guess I wasn't two-handing it when I first started doing this. I was a little confused. Maybe I tried to parry him and I got hit and didn't notice? That might have been what happened. I can't see. Alright. Ah. I don't think it was fully charged. Jesus Christ, dude. He's not doing the move. Do the move. There we go. Ah. Am I insane? That wasn't long enough of a charge? I don't know how Storm Ruler works, I guess. I thought you just charge it for a little bit. It must be going insane. Nah. He's not gonna do it again, right? Nope. Holy shit, what is he doing? Ah! And that's why bone shards are useful. I can't see anything. Okay, please don't miss. There we go. Alright. I've had that miss before, and I don't know how it happens, but it can. Wahoo. Alright, we out of here. So, where do I want to go now? I need to go back to Firelink, of course. Yep. Yeah, I could bone to Firelink there, but like I said, I don't want to run out of bones. Once I get the coil, I could do that if I want, though. I actually grab it, because I'm stupid. And I like having infinite of something. Alright, shit, what's the menu here? Do that. And we're going to, put it back on this. Alright, we're gonna sell all souls, I guess except for Yorm. I don't know why. That's what the run did. I probably don't need to. I'm gonna copy what I'm copying what the run did.
Well,
Alright, 16 good, and then endurance for the rest? No, dex. Oops. 42, right? Okay, cool.
farewell.
Okay, we're ready for the next fight. I can split now. There we go. Like I said, it's hard to split after bosses because it's basically you're just moving right away, and then I'm looking at notes and moving my notes around. Hello, Red. I missed a sub a while ago, but thank you, Solid Sora, by the way, if you're still here for the 77-month sub. Appreciate it to stay sub so long. Thank you for the support. Alright, we're gonna do something weird now. We're gonna have 2 shields on. Do stats enhance the damage on Yorn with the weapon? I actually don't know. I think it's fixed damage, though, but I could be wrong. If you're not aware, you don't want to fight Yorm straight up. It takes a century's worth of time, so... You know. Because it's a pretty boring fight, to be honest. I really dislike the way they handled that fight. It could have been really cool. But as it turns out, the camera sucks in that fight, so it's probably better off that you can cheese it like that. So anyway, I didn't know this until I was, like, learning this route. But apparently, some shields are better than others at parrying, and that is why I put on my base shield. Oh. Oh. This fucker, dude. Okay, this part's pretty rough. I mean, if I die and lose the souls, it's not the end of the world, because now we have enough where it's like, whatever. But I would prefer to keep it. But this part's hard, because there's 8,000 dogs, there's projectiles, I got invaded. Ugh. Oh my god, this is insane. So I can't save quit to unspawn them now, like you could in the normal run. Because I'm not playing on PC. So there's just going to be dogs chasing me until I do the boss. However, I'm actually going to open the shortcut if I don't die, because I want a quick run back here without dogs. There's still a dog chasing me, Jesus Christ. How are they so good at chasing? Okay. What the hell's going on there? Alright, now the invasion will be gone. The NPC, so... Oh wait, I don't want that. Okay, here we go. Let's hope I don't botch this completely. What? Did I overdamage him? That's weird. That's not good. I have to casual this out now, I guess. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, I don't know what I did wrong there. It's like I over-damaged him or something. So he went into phase 2 immediately. I was not ready for that. I had to improvise. I'll take the W on that, though. That's fine. Put that back on. I think that's all I need to do. All right, split. Whoops, I mashed. Okay. Alright, I could cash in my souls now, but this run shouldn't result in a death here. I mean, it could, but even if it does, I should be able to run back fast without losing the souls. Yeah, that fight was the hardest fight in the game for me. It took me like 23 or something tries. I was supposed to get 2 parries on him because that would have killed him, but he went to phase 2 really fast, and I don't know how because I'm pretty sure I did the same. I don't know. Is my weapon strong? I don't think it's stronger than the run right now. I think it's the same exact stat because I'm following the stat setup for it. So I don't know how I overdamaged him, but maybe Sellsword's Twin Blade can hit a little extra sometimes because I understand sometimes if you half whiff it still does damage. Like maybe I full on slammed him with all hits. It's the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna heal because these guys hurt if they hit. There's one knight that has a chance to hit me, I think, so if it sees me. Well, that would be that guy. I actually would have survived, but barely. I think. Okay, for some reason they don't chase you down here, so I'm safe. So, it's a reminder how squishy I am for now in this run. Once I hit the stat threshold that the old record does for dexterity and endurance and vigor, then I pour pretty much everything into HP. So eventually I'll have more HP than the record run did, but for now I don't because I'm too scared to deviate strength to do that. Did I hit the mic? Yeah, I probably did. Alright, and here we are at Anor Londo, but we're going to make a quick stop back to Firelink because I don't want to lose all my souls. This next fight can be a little weird. It's not necessarily that hard of a fight, but it can kill me pretty easily. If too many BS things happen at once. Alright, so we're going to use the ashes we just picked up to buy the rest of the large Titanite shards. 4, I think, because I picked up 2 along the way, I'm pretty sure. So I should have the 6 needed to upgrade Sellsword's Twin Blade. No shard, okay. Yep, so now we're on Titanite chunks. Do we have a bone to burn? We do not, okay. And then I guess the rest into... Why doesn't my notes tell me? Whatever. So there's HP, okay. Alright, back to Anor Londo. Anor Londo is from Dark Souls 1, if you didn't know. For some reason they brought it back. I don't know. I don't pay attention to lore in this game. Not all the lore, anyway. It's actually funny. The layout of this place is almost the same, it's just less. So you have, like, less rooms to go in. I'm gonna grab that soul for safety. You never know when you might die and lose, like, 6k souls or something, so... like, die twice. So it doesn't hurt to have some consumables on hand for this kind of a run where I'm being safe. If I were doing, like, attempts, then obviously I would be throwing this all out the window, but... You know, hold on, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Just in case I get hit by too many fireballs, I guess. Or I could just get hit by all of them, I guess. Stay away. Stay away. Okay. I need to not get hit by this thing. This thing... Oh, Jesus. For fuck's sake. So I'm opening the shortcut just in case I die. So I can just run through here. I am not fighting that thing. I don't even know what it drops. It probably drops a ring. But it is very hard enemy to handle, so... Is it still chasing me? Oh my god, it is. Get me out of here. I didn't know it chases me all the way across the room. Oop, fuck. Okay. Really? Okay. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have to heal because yep, okay. What? Hit him, hit him, hit him. Okay. I'll take it. Aldrich down. Okay, now for a tough fight. An actual tough fight. If I do it wrong. Which I probably will. This is actually one of the worst fights when I was routing it to do. And dying here sucks. Well, it's not that bad. It's just annoying. Alright, so we're gonna kill her so that she quickly drops whatever she drops. Whoop. Yeah, woohoo. I know. Cool. And I'm gonna put on the human pine resin. Okay. I only have one of these, so if I die, I have to do this fight normally. Oops. Oh, that almost got me, I think. Well, I don't like how close I'm cutting this. Okay, nice. I'll take it. Oh, that's one more nightmare fight that I don't have to deal with. Alright, so we're going to go back to Firelink, cash in all of our souls here. I probably wouldn't have lost souls there if I died because the run back is mostly safe. But it would have been a risk, obviously, to not go... Well, you can't go back. Well, I guess you could bone back. Alright, so we're going to... Level 8. God, I hate this. Stop. Stop motion controlling. I wish you could turn that off. Alright, 19 sounds right, and then endurance for the rest. Okay. And we're going to turn in our shard for more healing. Alright, I don't think I've messed up the route yet, which is nice. Motion emotes are such a random idea. Yeah, and whoever decided that it should be the button where you press to interact with anything is an idiot. Like, I hate whoever decided that was a good idea. Nothing is worse than when you try to interact with something in a panic or something, and then you just end up motion controlling instead. And it's like, oh wow, that's exactly what I wanted to happen there. You could probably, like if you open your controller, you could probably disable that. Like the motion controls. I'm sure there's a way. They could have just used the gesture button for it. Well, yeah, and they do. You can still gesture with a button, but it's stupid. Alright, anyway. Lothric Castle time. I think this is where I like start deviating a bit from the record run I was writing about, because they buy all their Titanite chunks a little later. I'm actually gonna, on the way, grab all this shit now. If I don't die. Okay. Okay, we're gonna reload, obviously, so that they don't kill me when I touch this bonfire. Yeah. It's safe because it means I'll have a little bit extra damage on the next, like, 3 bosses or something. What does Spook do? It allows you to fall from really high up without dying or taking damage. You can't, not infinitely, but like pretty high up. So it allows you to skip a lot of movement and stuff. Alright, so I'm putting on full armor, so hopefully I don't get shredded through all these enemies. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that's awesome. Now there's 50,000 guys chasing me. Could save quit, but I'll just try to tough it out and see what happens. See, I hate when you get body blocked like that. Alright, so hopefully only 1 or 2 follow me here. But we'll be able to activate the bonfire at least. Oh. Quick. Oh, he saw me. Wait. No, bye. I'm not here. What the fuck? What was... Oh, he's throwing shit at me? You fucker. No, I'm not here. Son of a bitch. Oh, whatever. No, die. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we already grabbed a bunch of Titanite chunks. I don't know how many, but... I'm gonna grab the bone shard here and more Titanite chunks. We'll be able to upgrade our weapon to +9. +10's the best. So we're gonna drop down from the dragons here so they don't torch me. Grab undead bone shard. Titanite chunk. I actually memorized this part pretty decently. I could not write notes for this. I don't know how you would write notes where it's like, okay, Titanite chunk right there, and then right there after, and then go for a bit, and then there's another one a bit after, you know. So you can't really do that while playing, I feel. So I had to memorize everything. Alright, so I'm getting aggroed by that guy still, so let's reset this area. Okay, and now we go the other path. So yeah, dying right now wouldn't be too much of a consequence either, though, which is nice. I would just lose my Ember status. Alright, this part is a little sketch. I feel like I always get hit here. Okay. Hurry, go fast, don't get torched. Okay. One more, well, not one more run, but one more stretch, I guess, before... Actually, it's not really a... Well, if I don't get hit here and killed, I'll have a safety... Well, not a safety, but like a shortcut. Because we're going to do this. I could save quit here, but hopefully I could just dash through them. Oh, cool. I did the trick glitch thing I didn't mean to do, but I forgot works on everything. Oh, God. This fucking guy. Alright, he charged up, so maybe he'll forget I exist and won't chase me all the way up here. I don't want to save quit if I don't have to. I'm sending that down, I guess, just in case. I don't think I would want to use that elevator. It's kind of a pain to get to. Okay, I don't think he chased me. So this is a little bit off script too from the record run, where not only am I grabbing all these Titanite chunks, but there you get 2 and embers from killing one of the dragons here. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I need the pants. So with Spook, I can fall down here without taking damage. Did I get it? I don't know. I guess so. Okay. I don't know what I was swinging at, but it's dead. Do I go back to the shrine? No, I don't go back to shrine here. Because we got a couple more chunks to get. So it's a bit weird. I gotta go... I bone back to this bonfire, and then I just warp to the other one. Alright. We're making really good pace. I'm surprised. Like 3 deaths with one intentional one is pretty good. So far. I mean, you know, we're not in the DLC yet or anything. We got the DLC fights, and all the endgame fights are going to be pretty rough. Actually, what's the next fight? No, that one shouldn't hopefully be too bad. The skill check one is. And the one after that I think is pretty rough. The next 2 after that, actually. Alright. Usually this guy, like, forgets about me right away. Okay, I shouldn't need armor, because I'm going to be warping back after this. If I were going to the boss right after, I would want to not get poisoned here. Oh boy. Alright, where's the other one? So there's 2 Titanite chunks over here I could grab. Whichever one doesn't have one of these crazy monsters is the one I usually go to. Alright. I didn't check my Titanite chunk count like I probably should have, but if I did everything right, I should be good. We should be able to get a +9 cell swords now, which means we only need a Titanite slab left to fully upgrade it. Is that it? Is there one more? Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, so the rest of the souls are going to go into endurance. We're going to get our endurance to level 29, so that we have enough endurance to do... to just run a lot and attack more, basically. That's really it. Oh. Well, I guess this is a good time, because I might die to this next fight, so I guess I'll just pop one of these. Oh, that one's way bigger than I thought. Alright, let's make sure we burn the bones, too. I think I only have 1, right? I may have 2. No, okay, so there's 1 more bone I don't think I got. And then we're going to Lothar Castle. Alright, so we're going to put on... So, if you remember that gold pine resin we had 2 of at the beginning of the game, or near the beginning of the game. Now we're using the second one. Because I guess dragons are always weak to it or something, I don't know. We're about to fight a dragon boss. Yeah, I guess I'll just do the menu now. Put that, oh wait, take that off, and put that on, okay. I wonder how runners do such good menuing while running. I feel like it's so hard. I don't know how you do it. I can do it while walking. It's still not easy, but it's pretty tough to do. Yeah, see, there's something weird. Whoop. I shouldn't have done that. He doesn't usually see me, but I was just making sure, and now I'm probably gonna die for it. Whoop. Are you kidding? How did he get in there? Hold on a second. Like, what? Okay, goodbye. Alright, put on assassin armor, so more poison resistance here. This looks like a surprisingly clear path. Usually it's a little more hectic. Okay. I don't know what my final time would be. Game time, I kind of hope will be 3 hours or under, maybe, but probably won't be. What's that sound I'm hearing? I've never heard that before. What the fuck was that? Anyway.
Where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out.
Why is he doing that? I'm over here. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing I did that, because he was about to do his, like, frame 1 dash attack. What is this? What is all these attacks? There we go, he's dead. Yeah, he's a weird fight. Frame 1 full body hitbox attack. Yeah, exactly. I've learned, and I learned this by watching the run too. If you stay kind of close to him, like in his face, he can't frame 1 dash. Well, he will, but he'll miss, I think. Because you'll be like in him. You don't want to be like distance in front of him. That's when he'll do it, and that's when it's going to hit you. Alright, I'm wearing full armor now. The run did it too when I was watching, so I think it's because of that enemy might somehow kill me, maybe? Maybe if I have less HP. I have a little bit more HP now than the run normally has. Where am I? Okay, I probably should have taken armor off during that. Do you have plans for soul level 1 runs? Not a run, maybe a playthrough. I don't know how typically people speedrun level 1 souls. Okay, so back to Firelink. We're gonna buy some fire pine resins in case I really need it. Honestly, I probably can get away with like 3. I probably don't need to go crazy. Yeah, we're gonna get the big boys. And we're gonna buy all the embers for the rest. Okay. We're just gonna grab these. They're not an infinite amount, so you know, might as well scoop them up. And then we're putting the rest into endurance, which should help for the next fight.
Farewell, Ashen Mist.
Okay. Did I get the bone shard? No, I didn't. Okay. What the fuck is the next bone shard? I don't even know. Oh, it's in Grand Archives. Okay. Alright, so we're going to... Okay, so now we're going to have to learn how to parry again. There's like 3 bosses in the run you parry, and this is another one. Alright. Oh, wait. I gotta do this, too. I guess, actually, yeah, I'm doing this all wrong. There we go. We're finally going to start putting these to use here and there. This is one fight where you definitely would like to have fast stamina. But yeah, this fight's hard casually, too. It's a fight you can kind of parry spam, but you need to be like, you need to know the patterns. Alright, NPC invasion here, probably. Oh god, I didn't think they were gonna chase me so efficiently. I really gotta put the armor on sooner there. Well, no, you don't parry that. Okay. Oh my god. He survived that? Okay. He must have been at 1 HP, dude. What the fuck? Alright, we're hitting this bonfire for safety. Okay, I'll take that. Oh wait, I didn't split. Okay. Ignore me, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. You don't have to grab this, but I like not having to think about bones anymore, so yeah. Huh, that was a scary fight. That fight, if it goes wrong, as you see, you have to really like panic, time a heal. It's hard because he's very aggressive. Alrighty. And now we're gonna put that on coil sword and just use it. Back to shrine bonfire, I think, right? Yep. Level 23 endurance, and then we got the next boss. I accidentally took pants off, but whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Not that one. Where am I going? Dragon. Okay. Okay, Dragon Slayer armor. This one I'm not very good at either. This and Dancer definitely are like probably two of my worst fights. I haven't done like a ton of practice or anything. I did like routing a bit and then like a little bit of run through, like a few run throughs with the routing to make sure it made sense. Where am I going? That's about it. Let's see. Second shield off for that. And then we want the pale pine resin now. My notes don't tell me to do that though, but I guess I just knew. Oh, the dragons die once you like spawn those things. In case you didn't know. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to run through there like that. There's actually another shortcut to get up here with the other elevator I triggered, but it's actually, I think, I don't know if it's slower. I didn't time it, but it feels slower because it's a very slow elevator and it takes a while to run to. Okay, I only get one shot at the pale pine resin strat. Otherwise I had to do this casual way. Oh, he faked me out there, okay. What? Holy shit. Ah! Oh my god, that move is instant. What the fuck? Can the background please stop hitting me? Okay, whatever, I'll take it. That was scary. I'm not really sure what the visual cue is for those, like, quick lunge attacks that are basically instant when he decides to stop charging it. Okay, I'll take the W, though. He had a couple chances to kill me, but the background that attacks you sometimes is what can get you. Alrighty, Fire Link, okay. Alright, so we got a bit of a run stretch before the next... Actually, like a good stretch before the next boss. Wow, we're pretty close to out of the main game stuff. Like, that's pretty surprising. Alright, endurance to... It doesn't tell me the level, it just says chuck it in there. I know 29 is the end amount I want. The more endurance I have, the more I can attack and run. The longer I can run, I should say. Alright, Grand Archives. So here we are going to grab a bone shard, a flask shard, Set up the shortcuts. A Titanite slab. Okay. Like I said, the record run bought it. I think the current record probably does it too. Where you just buy all the upgrades, but I don't... Like, I'd rather put it towards, like, HP. Because it would require me to be way too optimal in fights and know all the tricks and patterns and stuff for everything. To be able to tank and survive. Well, not tank, but just to be able to not get hit. Alright. The run through here shouldn't be too bad. I think there's just one point where it's a bit sketchy. Where I have to hope I don't get hit by something. Which is somewhat coming up, I think. Yeah. Okay, fortunately that enemy that had the like fire sword decided to not do what it normally did to me, so I guess I didn't have to worry. So as long as this mage or these guys don't hit and kill me, we're good. Okay, that was I want to say that was the hard part. I guess I could still be hit by bogus stuff though. So. Managing your stamina could be a bit tricky on these sections. Because you obviously, you know, you can't run infinitely like in Sekiro or anything, so... Yeah, I feel the same way, Link. Oh, okay, bye. Alright. You do you. Wow. Alright. Cool. Anyway, free souls. Something's still... Oh, he's still chasing me? What the fuck? It's so random how some enemies just chase you forever, and then others just forget about you. But yeah, I agree. It's hard for me to play turn-based now if it's not Octopath, because it's like everything feels like kind of a step down currently. So it would need like a good story and at least some like level of fun, I guess, to be worth. Okay, so we're definitely going to activate this elevator. Hopefully not trap ourselves in it. Okay. Okay, so those 3 NPCs are awful to fight, so I obviously don't need to fight them. Wait, what game are we talking about? Octopath should have won Game of the Year? Huh? Okay, we're going to... Oh shit, where am I going? Firelink? No, not Firelink yet. We gotta grab the Titanite slab now. And then we'll have plus 10. Oh, triangle strategy. Oh, yeah, right. Kiwi played that. Where am I going? Alright, so we triggered this elevator where it brings us right past the NPCs. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's war politics, so it's not like a, you know, what you probably would normally think when you say politics. I'm pretty sure it's like similar to Fire Emblem in that regard. Alright, hopefully I don't get massacred running up here. Because that guy's there, this guy's here. Uh-oh. Ugh. Run, please run fast. Someone's charging. Okay, bye. Whew. You see how fast enemies sometimes just fucking hit you in this game? That was not even the bosses are the hardest part of the run. Kind of trying to learn how to not get massacred running past certain types of enemies is like the hardest part. Because there's so many enemies that just like do 80 to 90% of your health when you just try to run past them. In Dark Souls 1 and 2, they're not as, like, immediate aggressive, so you have, like, way more ability to run past enemies. Alright. I could spook down here probably a little early, but I don't... It's kind of hard to see the distance with this camera angle, so I'm just going to be a little safe and not go crazy. Alright, elevator stopped. Good. So the elevator's in the correct position to get to the boss. Alright, Firelink time. Okay. We have our last main story boss until the final boss. Coming up. It's actually kind of a rough fight, too. Alright, and the plus 10. There it is. We have plus 10 Sellsword Twin Blades. And we're going to actually punch. We're going to consume all their souls. Because now we're going to go crazy. Also, because Princess is kind of a hard fight, so... I mean, it's probably not a hard fight if you know the strat, I guess, but I don't. I couldn't quite replicate it. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. Okay. Oh, what are we doing here? Level 20 Vigor, 29 Endurance. Cool.
Farewell, Ashen One.
God, we still have 25k souls. And Bone Shard? Yep. Alright, that's our last Bone Shard, I believe. Yep. We don't grab any more. And now we're going here. It's finally time for the Princess fight. The Princess fight should theoretically be like a really cool fight. I think the more I play it, the more I kind of dislike the fight. The teleport into whatever attack it feels like mechanic is pretty stupid. Because it can teleport off screen where you can't react or see to what it's doing. So I think they kind of, I don't know, like I don't know if that was their intention, but I think they kind of fucked up with that fight. So basically when it teleports, you kind of just roll and hope it doesn't do a staggered move. I got the best OST in the game. I think it's probably up there. Midir is a pretty good song though, and Soul of Cinder too. And Sister Frito. Those are 3 pretty good songs, so I don't know. Maybe this is like 4th to me. I guess I'll put my armor on now, why not? Hopefully I don't aggro this guy. Okay, usually I don't. Like, for some reason he doesn't see me. So just to recap, I don't do what the PC runs do, where you quit out when you open a door to open it instantly and pause your game time. Because I don't have a load. I'm playing on console, so. In case you're wondering. Oh yeah, I don't want to waste the green stuff. It's probably not worth here. Yeah, he did a delayed attack. How was I supposed to know? Okay, not a bad first phase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, you suck. He's doing it again! I can't heal. He's frame trapping me on my heals. I like how they teleported there. Oh, thank God, first try. That was close. My pine resin ran out. The pale pine resin ran out pretty, before the end, but whatever. Where is the bonfire? Jesus. Alright, Prince is down. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go to the Profane Capital. Now we're gonna grab some ashes and get to the next boss. Should I just... for the safety of the run, I don't know. I don't know. Thinking about if I should go back to Firelink after this. Maybe. Because as you can see, I have a lot of souls right now, and doing another boss. PC port run win. See, I don't want to buy the PC version just to run it, but I don't know. The fact of the matter is, this is not like a serious set of like attempts I'm doing. This is like a one-time thing. If I feel like doing an incentive for it later on, sure. Alright, we are gonna save quit here because those guys will block that doorway, I think. Or they did the one time I tried not doing it when I was routing it. I was like, hey, why would I save reload? Can I just dodge past them? And they're like, nope, we're gonna block the door and kill you. So instead I'm resetting their position. That way there's no chance of leaving it up to chance. So yeah, this is a run where it's like, I'm just doing it to beat it. If I were doing attempts, then I would not be going back to Firelink constantly. For example. Okay, it's switch to that, do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, if I were to do it seriously, sure, but I don't think I'm gonna run this seriously. It doesn't look, there's some stuff in this that are kind of stupid. Like the run where it's like, I don't know if I want to put myself through that. It is, all bosses is kind of a fast run, though. Alright, so. Those of you who know this game know exactly what fight's next, based on the name. I guess the area gave it away, so you would have known as soon as the split name showed up who I was fighting. Running through this is actually kind of scary. These guys hit pretty hard. And I don't have my armor on. Ow. Oh boy. Oh shit! Well, that sucks. I was gonna save quit anyway, most likely, but like, I couldn't hit the bonfire because they caught up to me somehow. Like, way too fast. Oh, that was close. Alright, the good news is I can go back. I don't think anything's gonna see me. Might as well get all our heals back. So 13 SS flasks. Okay, I didn't miss any. There's 2 more, but I think one of them is in Smoldering Lake, which is a little... Let me think. Oh yeah, one of them's in the dungeon near Smoldering Lake, which is a bit of a trek and a dangerous one to run through. And then I think the other one might be in Smoldering Lake itself. I can't remember. One of them is inside. Yeah, no, the giant... I thought the giant worm was a bone shard. I thought that's what it was. Because that's the second to last bone shard I miss. Oh. If that's not where the bone shard is, I actually don't remember where the bone shard is in Smoldering Lake. Okay, so this part is only scary because this upcoming part, if it hits me too much, obviously I die. But I have to go up a ladder with enemies chasing me, because I'm not going to sit here and kill them. Are you kidding? Alright, if this guy can leave me alone, we might be okay. Oh! Ah, why is he up here? Why is he up here? How do you know? Try plunging. Did it, okay. I don't know how in my run it didn't work when I first did it, because it looks like it should work every time. Or my first playthrough, rather. Because remember, like, when I was trying to do it, it didn't work. And I, like, missed somehow, even though it was, like, right there. Whoa, why is this guy here? What the fuck? I've never seen that before. I keep saying that as if I, like, ran this a lot. But, like, I swear out of, like, the small handful of attempts where I was routing it and testing the route, it's like, that was new. Alright, whatever. So we're gonna go back, though, to that last bonfire, because there's a cool ring there that helps to negate some physical damage, which I definitely probably will want for the DLC. And then we're going to go back to Firelink, cash in a bunch of levels. Did I get the thing here? Okay. Might as well take off everything so we run a little faster. I think. I don't know. Does anyone know how that works? Like, does anyone know why in the run you keep on, like, random parts of clothing, armor? But then other times you put on, like, a little extra and then other times nothing? I don't know. Like, I know you run faster with nothing, but I don't know what the point of, like, say, putting on the pants only would do. Like, does that really help at all? Does that prevent... Is there something that would one-shot you otherwise that barely doesn't? Also, there's 2 embers here. Stamina regen. Oh. Oh, Bubbles, you run... Did you run this? I feel like I've seen you run this in the past. Okay, now we're going to Firelink, right? Okay. Okay, so it's a stamina regen thing. Okay, that makes more sense. Now I can understand. Because when you're watching a run, you don't really grasp that. You have to be, like, told it. Or just know the mechanic, I guess. Alright, what am I doing here? Oh, 15 gold resins, I guess.
Ashen 1.
Okay. And we're gonna... Well, I might as well do this here while I'm here. Instead of the pale pine resin, the gold pine resin we just bought, and then level.
Well,
Oh, I forgot to split. Yeah. I've forgotten to split like 5 times already. Leave me alone. 12. Okay, so I'm putting 2 into vitality for an extra ring. Or not an extra ring, so I can keep this armor and still run fast. Okay, looks good.
farewell, Ashen.
I think we're good for the optional boss of the main game now. About as good as I'm probably going to be. It's a little bit of a trek to get to him, though. A little bit of a treacherous trek to run past a bunch of deadly enemies. You find it incredible how little health Dark Souls runs through. Oh. Oh, how little health you could beat it with, you mean? Yeah, like the record run I was watching, like the old record, yeah, you get vigor up to level 20 and then you stop, so the DLC will shred you if you get hit too much. I think so the run had armor on here too, I think, probably just for safety if you get hit. Probably especially coming up in this part, is my guess. Really though? What is he doing? They go uphill too? Just don't hit me. Alright, yeah, so there's another wyvern there, but that one can't be plunge killed, I think. Or if it can, there's a cool trick, I guess, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Not fun to fight if you fight it, though. You can cheese it with arrows, though. I did that casually on my New Game Plus, I think. Because fighting that thing on that small of an arena is pretty tough. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get our healing back and all that junk. This fight's not as hard as the DLC, of course, but it could be pretty tough. Oh, shit. Hold on, I fucked up. I didn't ring the bell. It's a good thing that's not a bottomless pit. Actually, I think there might be an ember I could have grabbed there while I was down there, but whatever. Okay, let's ring the bell. I think that's the first really dumb thing I've done so far this run. There's not much of a consequence other than time to it, but still. I've never done that before. Okay, anywho. I don't want to waste a gold pine resin probably right away. I don't know if it really helps much, but it probably does. Because first phase shouldn't be too bad, I think, unless the camera goes crazy. Please hit it. How is this thing out of, like, bounds of being hit all constantly? I don't understand. For fuck's sake. That was risky. I didn't know that was gonna work like that. Oh. Let's just heal. Oh, that was my bad for being dumb. This guy doesn't stagger easy, so I'm not gonna go crazy trying it. Wow. That's like the easiest nameless I've ever had. Oh god. Jesus. Like, he just let me murder him. He didn't even get, like, his lightning out. Alright, what's the goal here for? More HP. Whoops. Stop gesturing. Oh my god, I just want to press X a bunch.
Farewell, Ashen.
The worst mechanic in gaming history exists in this game. Okay, anyway, Wolner, where were we? So the old record run I watched actually did this fight last for some reason. Maybe because you can plow it a little easier and it doesn't give much of a benefit is my guess. I'm just gonna do it now. I'm not ending on this fight because it's not, I think, worthy of ending the run. But doing it now means a little less HP than I would have later, but whatever. Motion controls are fun to act. It's just so weird. It's like, why that? Why did they do that? And why does it have to be the button where you interact with things? It's like, make it something else. Ugh. It's severely overrated. Oh, what, Nameless? Yeah, I kind of agree. I didn't struggle too much with it my first time on stream either. Persistent skellies. Alright, if you're familiar with this optional area, it's fucking awful to run through until you disable the thing that's doing this. Because that happens. It's a really cool mechanic. What the hell? Did the worm hit me? Oh, I must have. Okay, just go. That's true, it does kill the worm pretty efficiently, yeah. Yeah, this guy's kind of a punching bag, I guess, this late in. Old Demon King, yeah, let's go back to Firelink. Alrighty. Now we're gonna cash in on all our boss souls again. Blech. I don't really need to buy. I probably should buy some, just in case. I probably don't need any though. Oops. Let's buy 5, just in case I death cycle to like the demons fight or whatever. And then the rest.
Very well.
I pressed it like once. I didn't even mash it, guys. I did not mash the X button there. All right, whatever. Okay, so now we're all gonna place the souls. Jesus Christ. How do runners avoid that? Oh, maybe PC's different? I don't know. Maybe you could avoid it on PC by just playing PC. Like, I don't understand how motion controls could trigger there. It's not like I'm waving my controller around. I'm just holding it still. Whatever, close enough. A little bit of an animation skip. Not nailing it. Oh, didn't get it there. And this one, I don't know if you can do it on it. Yeah, so after you place all the souls, Firekeeper goes to the bonfire. I'm cutting her off though, so I can trigger this right away. Alrighty, so DLC time for real, not for fake. We're not going there anymore for items. Where am I? Can't see anything. Oh my god, I'm backwards. I don't need that bonfire because I'm never gonna warp to it. Yeah, sure, a half-life splitting. Yeah, King got it. I had nothing else interesting to put there because it's a stupid fight. I'm actually pretty bad at that fight. Yeah, the PvP fight. I am in offline mode in case... I'm sure everybody knows by now. Have I really only died 3 times this run? I haven't forgotten, right? To update it? It's way better than anticipated when I was, like, practicing with, like, routing and stuff. Definitely dying a lot here and there. Alright, we're gonna buy all their embers, because why not? More embers means more safety, so, you know, if they're in my path, I might as well. Runs have to be offline anyway. Yeah. Just in case not everybody obviously probably knows that. They're like, well, casually, like, what do you do? Or I mean, like, in the run, what do you do if you get a PvP there? And it's like, well, you know. What's funny is that that fight I'm bad at, though. Like, for some reason, the dude is really annoying to fight. Like, the NPC that takes... Or that's normally supposed to be there. He's just really, like, stupidly annoying. Like, it's hard to get hit. At least with Sellsword Twin Blades, it's kind of hard to combo him. Because he was really good at getting out of the combos. It's probably why Sister Frito is a hard fight with Sellsword Twin Blades, too. Gets out of the combos easily. Alright, there's a cool little thing here that I never knew about if I do it right. Where you could just jump and skip all that side stuff. So that's neat. Player NPCs are always annoying. Yeah, you're right. I agree, actually, with that take. Because they kind of try to play... They coded them, the AI, at least for, like, later Dark Souls, to play, like, human players a little bit. I don't know. They obviously are still stupid. Alright, hopefully I don't die here. There's a skip you're supposed to do here, but I don't know how to do it. Please? Okay. Thank you, Spook. Saving me there. Oh wait, attack this guy. I don't trust him. I don't know what they do if you get close and don't kill him, but you know. So if I ever want to beat this run next time, I just need to not be safe, and then the run dies if I die and lose souls or something. I don't know. Because, like, one day I might do this run again, but I'll make it an incentive, probably. I don't know if I want to do Dark Souls 1 and 2 ever again, though. Those weren't necessarily the super fun to do runs for. Even though this one feels like the harder one of the 3 that I've done. But either way. Anyway. Okay. I think we're good to just go. Alright, this fight can be pretty tough. Once the Sekiro run. I want to see what the run looks like for it, but without skips, like a glitchless run. Because I don't feel like learning a lot of skips for like a one-time thing, you know. It's just not worth the time investment, I think. What the hell? Oh, I was getting body blocked by the other demon. I was like, how am I not under him yet? Even though it was like dead already. Come back. Did I pop the green thing? The green blossom? I don't know if I did. No, I think I did. I probably ran out by now. Fuck you. Okay, so this is the harder demon, I think, to handle, but it just lines up really well to kill it. I kind of popped that a little early. Why is he spamming this? Where'd he go? What the fuck? Oh, he went behind me? What the fuck? Well, let's see what happens. That's a one-shot. What the fuck? Okay, I did not know that's a one-shot, but now I do. Alright, well, I did say it was a tough fight, so. God, so you're supposed to try to interrupt that move, even though it's kind of hard when fire's just shooting you. I don't know if there's like a more intelligent way they wanted you to handle it. Alright, so now I gotta make the hard decision. Oh, first we got an ember. This is why I grabbed a ton of embers, is it fixes these problems. Yes, puppy, I'm busy. Yeah, fuck it. Pop it. Why'd he power up so soon? Ugh. Jesus. I can't handle both of them at once in my face. Okay, there we go. What the fuck? I didn't get under him? Oh my god. Suddenly I can't get under them anymore. Okay. This is why I get so many flash charges. I need the healing. I'm not efficient enough to kill these guys immediately like a record would. They decide a name for the new dog. We haven't changed it based on what the shelter has. I think we're gonna stick with Docs. Unless we come up with something more interesting in the next, like, a little less than 24 hours now, I think. Yeah. I think that's a hitbox. That's why I don't approach them. I'm just spamming this move again. That's good. I didn't get that last time. Okay, that's better. That's what I tried to do last time, but he like bamboozled me and went backwards or something. I don't know. He went like the complete wrong direction of what I was expecting. Okay, that's out of the way. Good, good, good. I'll take second try on Demon Prince's fight. They're annoying. They're, as far as a double boss goes, they're mostly well designed. Obviously, when they link up like they did that attempt at the beginning, it can be a bit stupid, but as a whole, it's not too bad. Alright, we are going to make a Fire Link detour, because we just have, 100k souls. Might as well get some HP out of that and not lose them. At this point, if I have, 30k or less or something, there's no reason for me to go back. Once I level this up, I could probably not even bother, but I might for safety. I don't know. Because, the last few fights can be pretty tough. Oh, wait, Midur's next. I didn't notice that. I didn't put that fight in there, I guess. Wow. I made a lot of weird split mistakes. I thought I was following my notes. I didn't put the Demon Prince fight in there. Okay. What's my count look like? Or shit, what's it look like? I think it's safe if I just buy some more. Yeah. Oops. So the gold pine bundles are technically better for some things because you can attack really fast with it, or it activates immediately. It just lasts like nothing. I don't use those because I'm not, like I said, I'm not efficient enough to slay a boss in 5 seconds. Because if anything goes wrong, then I lose the gold pine risen right away, and then shit out of luck, There's a lot of different things I could do in this. I could have modified versus the record run to, be safe. But also still kind of have backups. But I didn't really want to spend that much time routing this. Where I was like, okay, what if we do this and this and this and that, I'm like, this works. Just do this. Be safe. Uh-oh. I feel like they're spawning way sooner than usual. Okay. They spawned way faster than I've seen them spawn before there. Okay. So as you imagine, we pretty much just run through this entire, basically, DLC. I don't even, grab... Oh, I grab a ring. We grab the cloth ring, whatever the fuck that's called. That brings your stamina, or, gives you faster stamina regen. That's why I poured 2... stats into vitality, so I had a little more equip load. In the record run, or at least the old record, they didn't do that. Instead, they just dropped the Herald gloves. Okay. They dropped the Herald gloves and just don't equip those ones to have the correct equip load, but I'd rather just have the slightly extra. It just doesn't make sense for me not to do that on this run right now. I don't need to do all these record strats or anything. Okay, let's get a full heal off that. Okay, now this run to the next bonfire is a little obnoxious. A lot of tough enemies I gotta run past that almost one-shot me, even with this much HP. The DLC doesn't fuck around. Because it's basically designed as if you're already, at the end of the game, so... That's how they set it up. Wait, where the hell did that guy come from? Okay, so if I can get through the swamp without dying, we're at another bonfire, basically. Well, that part's scary because they purposely delay their attack a lot, so it's hard to accommodate for that. Okay. Fortunately, this is not the normal FromSoft swamp. so you can run fast through it. Otherwise, this would be misery. Alright, so this guy's gonna summon those arrowheads that are gonna destroy me, so I am gonna cheese it by doing the save quit, which is, you know, unaggroes all enemies and puts them back in their starting positions. Alright, so yeah, I've died 4 times. That's not bad. That's gotta be, like, pretty solid compared to my Dark Souls 1 and 2 run. Dark Souls 1, granted, I was being kind of silly by committing to the Dragon Tooth route. I really wanted them to use Dragon Tooth, and it ended up making a lot of unnecessary deaths, I think. Dark Souls 2, I don't know if I really had much of an excuse for it. It's just a little bit tough.
Ready for this?
You assume speedruns are meant for after New Game Plus? No, they do New Game. I don't know if people typically... I mean, some people probably do, but... The thing about this game is you can keep New Game Plussing all the time, so... It gets all the way to, like, +7 before the stats of enemies cap out. So, it'd probably be hard to, like, route that correctly, I think. So yeah, I think most people start from fresh file. Makes sense. Oh my god, I can't say your name. Inatlos, thank you for joining our Albert fan club. I hope you enjoy all the emotes made by Kiwi. Thank you for that support. Hope you enjoy the rest of this DLC part of the run. Okay, I might die here because I'm not very good at dodging the fire. It's deceiving hitboxes, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I dodged the first hit at least.
Are you back for more?
Oh, wow. Oh, thank God. I barely got away with that. Holy shit, can that hit me in here? That was scary. Oh. Thank you, Kijara, for the 34-month sub. Appreciate it. It stays sub so long. Thank you for the support. You know what? I'm gonna fully heal. We're about to hit a bonfire, but I don't want to take a chance. There's actually an invasion that I think normally happens here. I don't know if it means I have to beat the NPC that might be associated with it, but because I never get it here. I should say I don't get it here in this run. Okay, we're gonna save quit again to make this hopefully easier. Oh, I messed up somehow. Okay. Okay, I guess we're not. Somehow I spooked. Oops, I didn't... Wait, am I... Oh, wrong button. I'm getting all... Whoops. Okay. Okay, let's stop spaghettiing now. Fortunately, this is not the true fight against him. Alright, Bridge Madur is down. He doesn't die from this, or I'll fall. Yeah, it's kind of nutty. I think that's what makes the reveal more interesting. Although I will say, I don't know if people typically casually ever figure out where this fight is in casual play. It's kind of really well hidden. I wish it wasn't. Because you have to be basically told to go here, or you have to look it up or something and be like, oh, I missed the dragon boss of the dragon I already fought. And it's like, oh, okay. Alright, so we're unlocking this shortcut because we're going to need it a bit. This shortcut will lead us to Midur, the next boss, and loop us back around for this cloth ring I'm about to grab. You notice the window arch? It's pretty well hidden because it's hidden behind a hidden wall. You have to like you have to just know it's a hidden wall, like decide to guess or something. Alright, so now we can put that on, I guess. Yeah, I guess we just go for it. We're gonna grab this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you could tell that. Maybe if you find the Anne Orlando one, maybe. I think the dev intended way is to go back to the girl that asks you to kill him. And she's like, no, you didn't kill him. Does she say where he is, though? Because I've seen that dialogue, and that part doesn't tell you. Okay, I think we're good. Or as good as we're going to be. Oh, wait, I got armor. I'm not fighting mid-air without armor. Alright, so this is arguably the hardest fight in the game. A lot of people are like this, Gale or Sister Frito, usually. So, yeah, see how it goes. Oh, did I not pine res him? I did not. Why would he do that? Oh, that's why. Whoa. He did that just so he could do that distance move, I see. The whiffing is killing me, man. He's right there, hit him. Whoops. Okay. There, he's pretty much at the barrier, I think, of phase 2. Oh, I forgot about that move. I don't know why he's spamming it, though. Ah, he got me there, Dan. Uh-oh. They got me again there. I fell for the same thing. Well, now, once again, now you see why I get all these flask shards. I need them for fights like this. Why do you do it twice? Alright, whatever, do this again. This is why I bought extra. Oh shit, I don't know why I thought he was powering something else up. You suck. God, he's so far away. Okay. These dead, I think. Yeah, alright. I'll take first try mid-air. He's dead, right? Okay. Sometimes this game confuses me. Oh, did I go the right one? I was supposed to go to Firelink. Okay. I'll take first try mid-air, for sure. It's a tough fight. I'm not very good at... So, if you didn't catch on to it, I don't lock on in that fight because locking on when he's swiping around is impossible to see where you are. The camera will just spin around constantly and you'll just get hit. It's a good tutorial fight on the super boss of the entire game, basically. To not lock on sometimes. Like, when he's doing like his triple swipes and stuff, like you won't be able to control the camera. The camera's just gonna go nuts and yeah. Okay, so what are we leveling here? Shit. Oh, boss souls. Okay. I didn't do boss souls, but whatever. There's not much I can get a lot of this now. Okay, now we're going back for the next. The next boss is a forced one, though. It leads kind of almost directly into the next one, though, so. I decided to do... I mean, the run does mid-air first, too, so. Makes sense to just get out of the way. If I wanted to be more, like, do it more thematically, I probably would fight it, like, second to last, maybe, or third to last. Maybe Gale mid-air or mid-air Gale, and then maybe the final boss. I don't know. Okay... I'm gonna need all my healing for this next fight because I am not good at it. It's a pretty annoying fight because there, you know, you have ads to deal with and shit like that. And you have a boss that fights like a human, so it's just annoying. See, I mashed there and I didn't get a motion control gesture, so I really don't know what causes it. Okay, I guess he doesn't care. He's like, I can't go in there. What are you, crazy? Alright, so this guy will eventually disappear if you let him talk forever, but it's a little faster to try to kill him. Oh, he hit me? Jesus. Wasn't supposed to hit me. Ah. Well, I fucked that up. They didn't roll like they always do? Do they read inputs? They might. I suck at killing these guys. Oh my god. Kill this fucking NPC, Jesus. Alright, well that's only one, now there's another. Oh my god! Oh, I survived. Jesus Christ. This fucking loser. Oh, we jumped attacked? Oh my god. What the fuck? I don't think I have a move that breaks his shield like you would normally. I don't think I have a kick with sellsword. Maybe in one-handed mode, but when I tried it in two-handed, it didn't quite work. Oh, okay, he's dead. God, I hate this fight. The ads are what make it really annoying because, you know, you have to dance around it. The only silver lining there is he's very passive when the ad is out. So you just focus down the ad and he won't do that much. And his projectile doesn't do as much damage, the one that like homes in on you repeatedly. So that kind of helps. So anyway, in the run I watched, you kind of just slaughter him pretty... Well, you kill the ad really fast. And then somehow you slaughter him down with, you know, gold pine resin. I cannot emulate that. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna put on rotten pine resin. Apparently Gil is weak to this, because I know from looking it up back and after casually beating it to see what he was weak to. He's not weak to gold or fire resin. But apparently rotten pine resin he's weak to for some reason. Ugh, I don't want to run all the way there in full armor. Oh, actually, I want the better... This is one of the hardest fights, so obviously I want the best of the best. Annoying trek to him. I guess it's not that annoying. No enemies to worry about along the way. Alright, so I only get 2, so I only get 1 attempt at this if I want to win fast. That was good. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, he just... I didn't know he would keep gunning there. I was hoping I could break that, but maybe you can't. I don't know. You should be dead already, okay. A little bit greedy there at the end, but I didn't want to deal with anything else. Alright, Gale down. Oh wait, I didn't split again. I can't remember to split. Alright, Gale's done. Oh, dude, there's only 3 more bosses. I'll sell all our souls, I guess, and get ready.
How may I be?
Stop it! Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, how many do I have of this? I got enough. Unless I die a lot, but you know. Actually, I should really buy some. Because Sister could take a bit. Alright, that's about as much as I really need. I probably, like, the DLC hits so hard, this probably doesn't do much. It would only do a lot if it Oops, it really helps, you know, survive an extra hit. I don't know if it does. Alright, so we're going to Ariandel Chapel. Gonna try to do a cool skip here. That's probably not gonna work, but I'll try it. Not skip, really, but... it just cuts down on having to wait for the bridge to completely allow you to go down it. If I'm wrong, I die, so yeah. But I'm gonna try it anyway. I gotta try it once, right? But yeah, this is definitely way better than when I was routing it. I was dying a lot in fights. I don't know. Like, am I more focused? I don't think so. Because I have the chat to distract me, which I normally wouldn't. But, I don't know, it didn't work. Okay. I wonder if it's because I clipped on the bridge and it counted as more airtime. I'm gonna try one more time. Maybe it wasn't far enough. I probably shouldn't have embered yet. That doesn't do anything for me. Dude, so out of my 5 deaths, 1's intentional. 2 have been the movement, I think. Oh wait, I don't even have any souls to waste. I think I almost just... oh, come on. Cast the spell. There we go. It didn't save the time based on how it originally would have went, but... like if I went down, waited and went down slowly, but, you know. I think I almost got pushed there. What died? The lizard? Yeah, I must have. Alright, I don't really know the best way down here, so I'm just gonna go this way. And then this way. Go, Jesus! Alright, I'll take it, whatever. Pretty smooth way down, I guess. Alright, hopefully I don't die to this fight. This fight hasn't killed me yet, but it feels like it's a little gimmicky with whether or not you have trouble. Hold on, I gotta... before I forget, I forgot something important. Alright, I only have 4 more of those. We gotta save it for Sister and Soul of Cinder. Sister's probably gonna eat up 2 of those, and Soul of Cinder maybe 2. Well, that guy sucks. What the fuck? He was like in the ground. Oh. Alright, doggo done. That fight's not tough when you have this much HP, I think, but yeah. Alright, so I only came back here because this place loads fast, and then I can go right to the chapel. This game's load times are pretty ridiculous, to be honest. Like, it's pretty annoying. That's what makes this so... I think on PC, based on what I watch, it looks like it loads a little bit faster, but, you know. But they don't time loads. Shouldn't the load times be way shorter on PS5? I think, from what I've heard, if it's a PS4 game, it doesn't work like that. Apparently, the PS games have to be designed to take advantage of PS5's fast hardware. It doesn't make much sense to me, but I'm sure there's an easy explanation. Okay, here we go. This fight's actually really hard. I struggle with this fight, because it's an endurance fight. I have 13 out of 15 heals I should have. But, yeah. How does she always hit me with that before I, like, react to it? Oh, Jesus. I can't get away from it. Why is she doing so much of it? Alright, there we go. Alright, she's gonna heal now, I think, right? She... Oh, here she is. Huh? Oh, she tried last second to get me there. Alright, okay. I have like an okay amount of heals for this last phase. But I only get one shot at the green blossom, technically. Last phase is really tough, too. She has, like, crazy combos and shit she could pull off on you, and if I don't attack fast enough, I get kind of fucked. Oh, yes. Got her first try. Love it. Oh. And that, once again, that's why I grab so many flasks. I can't do what the pro runners will do. In the Dude, if we could first try Soul of Cinder, we, get sub 3 real time. I saved this last just because it makes sense, even though the run I watched did old demon last. It's just, this is more exciting, I think. Alright, so I can use one in last phase if I don't die. Good start. Yeah, he knew. He read the heal. Jesus. This guy is so weird. When the fuck does he stagger? I know he staggers. He just doesn't feel like it right now. What the fuck is he doing? I'll do it on bonfire. I don't know what's accurate for time ending actually, but I'll just hit the bonfire. There it is. I didn't give her the eyes or anything, so we only get this. Woohoo, we did it. Wow, that went so much better than I thought it was gonna go. I only died 5 fucking times. When I was routing it and testing the route and stuff, like I definitely get walled a little bit on like certain, like Dancer Fight can wall me if I don't first try it, because then I don't have the human pine resin, so it's slower and harder and stuff. Or Sister Frito's tough. The Judicator fight was actually pretty rough too. The half flight, whatever. Oh, I expected this to be longer, to be honest. Like I expected it to. Well, let's see what our game time is. Because remember, game time probably doesn't doesn't include the save load or the, I don't know if it does load times at all. Skip. Yeah, that's definitely, and 2 of the deaths. So what's our game time? 2:36, nice. I mean, a little bit, was that like a little bit less than the old record I was basing it off? I think it was like a 140. Doesn't feel too bad, given how many times I came back to Firelink. Granted, I only survived more, or I only had a easier time in fights than I normally would with the record route because I played it safe. But yeah, it's cool stuff. What else? Yeah. Who else? Like, I'm looking through the run right now. I was really worried about Abyss Watchers. Actually is pretty tough, but I think I have learned how to space away from them correctly to not get combo killed. Deacons is a long run to get to, but Deacons is easy. Skelly's easy. Sullivan almost went south because I didn't get the pattern I was expecting. Dancer could be tough, but I aced that one, fortunately. I think I got hit like once. Skill check fight was a little scary, but I ended up closing it out just fine. First try. Dragon Slayer armor almost killed me. Prince's was a little scary, but I first tried that. Nameless first try. That one actually was mostly smooth, I think. Midura was a little sketch, but we got it. You know, Judicator fight terrible, but I just did it first try. Gale first try, yeah. A lot of first tries. So I had 5 deaths. One was intentional to lose my Ember status so I didn't get invaded at a stupid time. I think 2 were to movement, so I died where else? Because one was the bridge and then another was an enemy, I think. Yeah, hitting me in Ethereal, whatever the fuck. So where the other 2 deaths happen? I can't remember. Who did I die to? Oh, Yorm. Twin Princes. I don't think I died to that. Oh, the demon one. Yeah, that one. I thought you meant the normal princes. Okay, so there's our 5 deaths. Dark Souls run, so Dark Souls super boss time. So how do I feel about... So now I speedran for fun the first 3, or all 3 Dark Souls games from New Game. This one is probably the most fun by far because it has fun bosses, like really fun bosses. In Dark Souls 1 and 2, a lot of the bosses aren't really fun, I feel. if I ever revisited Dark Souls 1, I would not do the Dragon Tooth route. I would commit to a smarter route. Dark Souls 2, I think I played it overly safe but copied most of the route. This one, I was fairly close to the route for most of it. I did a lot of safety back and a lot of extra levels into HP, and also I did not buy my Titanite chunks. I grabbed them along the way, so that and the Titanite slab, so that just, you know, saved it or wasted a chunk of time grabbing those along the way. So that would be the hard part if I ever like tried to run this even remotely seriously. If I want to beat this time, if I ever do another run though, I just need to not be as safe and not return to Firelink constantly. Because if it's like, if I die, whatever. Because it's crazy. Look how many embers I have. That's 21, like, deaths where I could get full HP back. And every time I was, like, testing the route and writing notes and stuff like that, I kept running out of embers until the end where you can buy a bunch. Yeah, Dark Souls 3, I think, mostly has the best fights. I mean, the first game's best fight is what, Artorias, I guess? And that's about it. I mean, like, Magnus is okay. A little, I don't want to say glitchy, but a little questionable hitboxes, I guess. And his multi-hit combo is pretty annoying to have to deal with because you always have to be spaced away from him, but you have to be close still with a lot of weapons. Dark Souls 2, Fume Knight is easily the best fight, I would say, in that game. And maybe Sir... what the hell is his name? Alone, yeah. Okay. Sir Alone, I think, is his name. He's probably the second best fight in that game, but he's, like, okay. This game is where I think they got much better. And then you got, of course, like, Bloodborne has, like, the cool DLC bosses. And Sekiro's just Sekiro, you know. Sekiro is a arguable, it's an arguable Soulsborne game. It plays a lot like Soulsborne, but it does something that, these games don't really do a lot of, which it wants you to parry and deflect. In these games, they want you to dodge a lot, because if you've noticed, people who have like shield builds and stuff, like your shield just gets shredded by bosses and stuff if you try to shield their attacks. So they want you to dodge and attack, while in Sekiro they want you to deflect an attack. So that's one of the big differences. The other big difference with Sekiro is there's no level up system like this. You can't level up to like make the game way easier like in this game or in the Dark Souls trilogy. You pretty much just have to get good in that game. Now granted, if you look up like prosthetics and stuff and know what to use and what, it'll make the game a lot easier, but that's probably why people don't think of it much as a Soulsborne. It has like a couple key differences. I think it's still pretty close though. It's like the same general concepts. A lot of it still plays the same. You're still, instead of dodging and countering, you're just deflecting and countering. That's what that's really like, and then you just don't have a leveling system like a normal one. If Sekiro doesn't count as a Soulsborne game, you don't want to be part of this community. It is debatable. I understand why people are confused about it though. Like I stated, Soulsborne Sekiro ring. Yeah, it's still similar. Because if you count it as Soulsborne, it is my favorite Soulsborne. If you don't, then it probably is, as a whole, maybe this game. But maybe Bloodborne DLC bosses are better, I would say. Orphan of Kos is pretty cool, and so is, what the fuck, Lady Maria, that's her name. She's a pretty cool fight. And final boss in that game is pretty sick, too. Okay. I think I rambled on enough. Did a pretty good run. I'll definitely highlight the VOD, obviously, because I did for the first two. If you ever want to watch my Dark Souls 1 and 2 runs that I did, those should be highlighted, I'm pretty sure. And then I'll highlight this one. I want to do a Bloodborne run at some point, I just don't know when. I technically didn't confirm it as an incentive, but I also kind of want to do Sekiro run. Because Sekiro run might be not too bad, I feel. At least if I play it the way I know how to play the game. Because, like I said, you don't have to worry about levels, so you're just playing through and being smart, you know. Grab a couple gourd seeds as extra, I guess, safety, you know. Make sure you grab, like, firecrackers, like, so buy some, you know, grab coin purses for firecrackers probably is the play. Maybe, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I haven't watched the Sekiro speedrun. Well, I know they glitch out of bounds and air swim. I can't do that. I probably don't know if I'll do that. I don't like doing heavy glitches in these runs because they're not good one-offs to do that. Glitchless Sekiro all bosses run is 111. It's way faster than this game, but this game obviously has a lot more bosses. You think Sekiro Run just uses some firecrackers and sword? That sounds about right, so... The run's probably not very complicated to master, or we'll get good enough to do it decently, so I might do that. Bloodborne, I have no idea how you would run that game. Because that game feels like it's really important to have, like, levels in that game. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's really hard to get past, like, mobs and bosses and stuff, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't watched the Bloodborne run. I should do that. Alright, so here's the plan. We got this incentive out of the way, finally. I'm glad I sat down after finishing Xenoblade DLC and decided to rush through this. Because it was fun. I had fun learning it. I didn't the first time around because the run was... I was trying to copy record very, very closely. And Cursewood is a really hard fight to do correctly. I aced it in this run, but learning that fight was really demoralizing because it's very strict. And backups are really slow and annoying to deal with it. And you fight it early without an upgraded, well, not early, but you don't fight it with an upgraded weapon and no extra HP, so you can't make a mistake or you like die. So that fight demoralized me from running this for a little bit, and then when I returned to it, I just realized that I can vary the run a little bit here and there to be safe, and it made the rest of the run smooth. So as long as I got past Cursewood, I was like, okay, we're golden, you know. Okay, I think I'll stop rambling. That's how I feel about this. It was fun, though. Will I do it again? Maybe. We'll see if I can make it an incentive again in the future. And then maybe I could try an attempt where I don't go to Firelink 50 times to save like 20 plus minutes. Alright, I guess I'll throw down a commercial and I'll put you guys somewhere else. Probably GDQ or something. No, GDQ has a cage run, I think, in the morning tonight. Tomorrow morning. I'll probably be sleeping, so I won't be able to watch it, but... I believe Mist and Violin are running, so, you know, go support them. It's unfortunately tomorrow night in the morning? Oh, you're mocking me, okay. Unfortunately, it's in, you know, ass o'clock time. They got graveyard slotted, but that is what it is. Anyway, here's commercial. I'll tell you guys somewhere else in a minute.